Good morning and happy Monday. Yes, I said it. Happy Monday. If you're new here, my name is Holly and I'm a licensed therapist. And on Mondays, I pull a positive thought from my positivity jar, read it aloud, talk a little bit about it, just to give you something positive to start your week. Well, things are going to be a little bit different this week. As you can see, I'm not in my normal humble abode. I am away from home for family reasons, so I don't have my jar, so we're just kind of wing it today. So I will go to Google, use my phone, and I'm going to Google positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. I will go to images. Images, and I'm just gonna scroll, and I will just randomly pick one. This one. I have no idea what it says. All right. One positive thought produces millions of positive vibrations. See? So, one positive thought could change your whole day. It could change the way you look at your whole day. It could just change so much. So instead of, saying in the morning, like, oh, I gotta go to work. Like, oh, I get to go to work. Like, a lot of people don't have that. There are people that live on the streets. There are people that have no job, no food, no shelter, Be grateful. And this week, with Thanksgiving coming up, we should be grateful. And we should be grateful every day, 364 days a year other than Thanksgiving. But we should really change the way we look at things. Like, I got up this morning. Not like, I got up this morning. Sometimes we have bad days. But our thoughts and our behaviors can be a reflection of those days. So just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean that you have to have a negative mindset or negative self-talk. Things that we take for granted, like, I gotta drive to work. Like, I need to drive to work. Some people have to ride the bus. Some people have to walk. Some people ride a bicycle. Maybe not for their own doing, but because that's their only mode of transportation. Or like, I have to go to a family reunion, or I gotta go to a family function. It's like, you should be like, I get to go be with my family. Not all of us have the greatest families. We may have toxic people in our families that we may not necessarily like to be around, or they just give off a bad vibe. And you can set boundaries with those people. You shouldn't let maybe one person in your family take away from being able to enjoy everybody else in your family. Does that make sense? Yeah? So, it's all in how our mindset and our actions are all in how we respond to situations, good and bad. For example, in my current situation, things haven't always been the greatest. They've been up and down. But I know that by having a positive mindset and looking forward and being hopeful for the future, that's what's getting me through. That's what's keeping me calm. That's what's keeping me relatively anxiety-free. But I know that if I went on the other side and I was anxious and I was worried about every little thing, there are things in my life that I can't control. There are things with people I love in my family that I can't control. I can only hope for the best and hope for a great outcome, a good outcome, a positive outcome. And that's what I'm going to keep doing, is I'm going to be thinking positively about my situation in hopes for, the best future that it can be. So, with that being said, I want you to try and be more conscientious in how you think. You know, you could easily just change your whole day with just one word. Change a negative to a positive. You could change your whole day. So, think positive. Think like, I get to go to work, or I get to be with my family, or, you know, I get to eat. I mean, that is kind of what this week centers around, is family and eating. And so I hope you all have a fantastic week. Like I said, I know it's a little different, but I want you to think positive, be positive, and live positive. And I will see you in the next Motivational Monday.